Okay, awesome. So guys, we're going to work on finding sniper entries for our trades. I'm pretty much going to talk you through how I get into my trades, so you guys do have the option to get into these trades while I'm actually working through it. It's going to be at the typical pace as usual. If you do have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. But I'm gonna just go ahead and check the news. So when I'm checking the news, I'm pretty much making sure I don't see any red folders around the time that I'm trading, because that just means that the market is going to be moving really fast. And I want something that's a little bit more steady so that I can predict the movement. If I see a yellow folder, I'm good. And I'm pretty much going to move forward. Now I'm looking here. It's 10 o'clock and it's 10:30 a.m. and the USD has an orange folder. Now, if I want to still trade this pair, I'm just going to lower my risk. I typically like to compound as I'm going through my account. So I know that I would just start really low if I was looking at this. But other than that, everything else looks good. So step one is always going to be check the news, y'all. That never, ever, ever changes. Step two, you want to choose your currency pair based on your payout. So let's go ahead and check out the market and see what's paying over 70%. Yep, compounding is when you put your profits that you've made back into the trade. And I guess as I work through the session, I'll also just demonstrate that as well. So if I'm choosing my currency pair, the only thing that I'm looking for is that it's over 70% and that it is not OTC. There's nothing essentially wrong with trading OTC if you understand how to look at support and resistance. But if you don't understand that, don't risk your money for something that you do not understand. So I typically start at the top of my list, and I'm going to choose AUDCAD. It's 85%. That's a pretty nice payout. And I didn't really see any news about that, so I know I should be fine. Now, I really want to know when I'm getting into the market, am I going to be buying? Am I going to be selling? Let me lock the meeting, y'all. I want to know if I'm going to be buying or selling. So I want to just do all these mental notes and start to collect these mental notes as I'm working through the trade. So the first thing I want to know is, what is the overall trend of the market right now? Has it been going up all day? Has it been going down all day? But specifically, when I'm checking the currency strength meter, I mentally want to know what it happened in the last 15 minutes, right? Because that's all it can really tell me. So here's how you choose your currency pair. If you're ever on a live session with the educator, you can just click, if you're using pocket option, click here, and all your currencies will come up. Now make sure that you actually click on the currency itself and not on the star, or it's just going to add it to the top, right? Like I can add as many currencies up there as I want, right? That's considered your favorites bar, but I only like one thing on my chart at a time, because this is what will happen, right? Let's just say I have all these things open at the top of my screen and literally don't do this. I'm just showing you that it'll show you your profits and losses as you're into those trades. So if it's red, obviously you're not in profit. If it's green, you obviously are in profit. If it's yellow, it's at a break even. But I know that you just should not have too much stuff on your screen because it just makes it really crowded. But that is your favorites bar. And the only thing that you really want to have up there is the one or two currency pairs that you're focused on. So if you notice that you have a lot of stuff up there right now, just close it out, because that can also confuse you, distract you, even unbeknownst to you, right? Even unbeknownst to you. So, all right, there we go. So I'm just gonna close all these because that is OD, and I'm still gonna focus on AUDCAD. And when I come here on the currency strength meter, I'm only looking for one thing. Again, I want to know how the market has been doing in the last 15 minutes. If the base currency, which is AUD, is weaker than the quote currency, which is CAD, that's just one indication that the market look like is selling, or it's been selling. And even if I come here, I can and see, yeah, I can even look at this and see going. Like I can visually see that, and that's confirmed with this. So after I collect these mental notes, I actually want to find a strategy that I'm used to confirm what am I looking at. They just told me that the market should be selling for whatever reason because of the news. because there's more sellers in the market. But I really just want to dive a little bit deeper into that and to confirm, why is it actually selling? All right, so we got AUDC. That I'm going to be using today is, I'll use Webslinger today. So once you choose the strategy that you want, you come to the top left and you pick whichever one you've seen the most trainings on, whichever one you've cleared the most on, whichever one you've heard an educator say that you really like. I'm going to choose this for no particular reason. You can change your currency by just clicking on the screen and type in whatever currency it is. So AUDCAD, and I'm going to start in the 5 minute. I'm going to start in the 5 minute. Right now, this is a tip. When I am starting in the 5 minute, are we doing 1 minute or 3 minute trades? That's completely up to you, Ruby. You can do 1 to 5 minute trades. It's completely up to you. But if you're doing a 5 minute analysis, I was just about to say that you can take 1, 2, 3, or 5 minute trades, but you want to look at the time, right? If we're doing a 5 minute analysis, that means that a candle is going to form every 5 minutes. That's 10:35, 10:40, 10:45, 10:50, 10:55, 11, and so on and so forth, right? Once we actually get the confirmations, you're going to wait for, if you're taking 1 minute trades, you're going to wait for the next minute. So for example, you could get in at 10:36, 10:37, 10:38, 10:39, 10:40, right? If you're waiting for a 3 minute candle, then you would not want to get in until 10:38, because that's 3 minutes after the time that you're analyzing. If that makes sense, y'all, drop a 1 in the chat so you can determine which time frame you're going to choose to trade on. If it doesn't make sense, drop a question mark. Okay. So when we choose the time frame that we're analyzing, for example, I'm looking at this. If I'm going to be looking at AUDCAD on the 15 minute, right? I know that a new candle is going to form every 15 minutes, right? So that means that I only want to get into trades every 15 minutes. So that'll be 10:45, 11, 11:15, 11:30, 11:45, 12. I only want to get in at the top of that 15 minute, right? Now, if I'm doing 5 minute trades, it's going to be the same exact thing. I only want to get in at the top of the 5 minute candle. So if I wanted to get into a trade right now, my next chance to get in will be at 10:40. It will be at 10:40. And then if I'm taking a 3 minute trade, then my next chance to get in will be 10:43. And then 3 minutes after that, just so you get the best entry point. Right. So for the people that drop question marks, does that make sense now? But essentially what I'm saying is, if you're going to take, you really just want to wait for this minute. And you'll always know when to be, because your time, minute trades. All right, 1 second, y'all. Because if I know I'm going for a 1 minute trade, your countdown is going to be at 10:40. Hey y'all, I got kicked out, but if you can hear me, drop 111. If I'm breaking up, drop 444. All right, y'all said y'all can hear me again. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. And of course, if we break up 3 times, we just got to go to Instagram. That's just how it'll be working out. But what I was saying was that let's just say we were going to take 1 minute trades, right? We would have our chart on 1 minute, and we also have our timer over here counting down. Now, if the timer, once it runs out, as soon as the new candle starts, that's when you would want to get in, right? And same thing for a 5 minute candle, right? If I'm looking at it on the 5 minute chart, that's why I have my timer. I know that I have this much time left before the next candle forms and I can actually take my entry, right? So let's just say we got the confirmations on this, which I can look at this and see it's a sell, right? I see a red candle under the red lines, under the red cloud. No matter what the entry point you think it would be, I would say that at a 1040, right? If you go for a sell, it has a higher chance to clear. But let's see it. Let's see. Let me see what the number is though, too. Hold on. The number is about 290 or higher. It's about 290 or higher. So you can wait for 290 or higher, or you can get into this trade at 1040 like now. It's 1040. If you got into the trade at 1040, let me know. And I just want to demonstrate why or why not. That's a good thing. If you got into the trade at 1040, drop I'm in the chat. All right. And what is your entry point, y'all? What is your entry point? All right. I see some good entry points. I see some Nadia. You have to pay attention. I did not call a trade, but I'm trying to demonstrate what is going on right now. Once you clear the trade, drop clear it in the chat, right? Once you clear, drop clear it in the chat, right? Right? It should be nothing but cleared. It should be nothing but cleared. And the why we cleared, right? And the reason why we cleared is because we got as soon. Okay, I'm glad you cleared. The reason. All right, y'all. Cool. I'm seeing a lot of clears. I'm seeing a lot of clears. And why we cleared is because we got in at the top of the candle, right? We got in at the top of the candle, and this is what happened, right? So let me draw. This is what happened. Oh, you forgot to change your clock? Well, this is what happened, y'all, right? Candle, and the candle is forming every minute, right? So you have, if this is a 5 minute candle, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1 minute candles, or 5 opportunity would be when the 5 minute and 1 minute align. Because if a new candle starts here and you get in here and the market closes here, you in deep profits, right? But if the new candle start here and you get in here and the market's there, right? That's not really deep profits because you should have got in at the top of the candle, right? If that makes sense, drop an MS in the chat. I know this look crazy, but if you're listening, it makes sense. If you're listening, it makes sense. Because these demonstrations be wild. Yes, Koi, I'll do a different demonstration with a buy candle, right? Let's just say we got, ooh, that is, Let's just say we got a buy, right? We had a blue candle, and this is a 5 minute candle, right? If this is a 5 minute candle, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes can fit within a 1 minute candle, right? 1 minutes can fit within a 5 minute candle. So buy candles open at the bottom, right? If we get in for a buy, let's just say we get in for a buy right here. This is so ugly, but y'all follow along, right? If we get in for a buy right here, this is our entry point, right? Now let's just say the market closes all the way up here, right? If we got in for a buy, we will be in deep profits, right? Because we got in at the top of the 5 minute candle, right? But if we got in up here, right? Like say for example, we got in at 128. That's up here. Like we can still end in profits, but it's not deep profits, right? It's very close to where the market closed at or will close. If that makes sense, y'all, for the people who it didn't make sense for, just drop a 1. So I'm gonna move on to the next. Okay, good, awesome. So I'm gonna move on to the next trade idea. I'm gonna show you guys not even how we clear that trade, but that is one tip that can help you find better entry points, because after you get your confirmations, you're just like, all right, do I get in? When do I get in? Because people always ask that, when do I get in? When do I get in? It's like you get in once the market reaches your entry point, or you get in at the top of the next whatever, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to clear, right? 9 times out of 10, or 8 times out of 10 according to these statistics, right? So on this strategy, you really only ask yourself 3 basic questions, which is why you are able to get in so quickly. But before I explain it, let me just give you guys a entry idea, because it is about to be 10:45 in like 10 seconds. So I would say if the market goes up to 270, if it goes up to like 270, you guys can get in for a sell. It should push down at 245, or at 245, you should just be able to get in. You should be able to clear once again because it's looking like a sell. I just got in so to demonstrate, but it is going to go to 270, guys. It is going to go to 270, right? So if and when you guys get in, let me know what your point is, so I can understand that you understand. But 270 is the true entry point. All right, so you're in. What's your entry point? 267, 268, not bad. We are going to see some crazy spikes up. 267. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, y'all. Not bad. We about to clear, it looks like, if the market doesn't do nothing. Fugazi. Looks like another clear, right? Looks like another clear, right? And we didn't clear that off of a particular entry point, y'all. We cleared that off of the confirmations and the fact that the candle just started, right? Awesome. All right, I'm so happy that y'all are clearing. Yes. Happy Friday, everybody. Can we get a happy Friday in the chat? Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. We're not letting nothing stop nothing. That should be the quote of the day. Like, nothing stopping nothing. I don't know what y'all talk about. Nothing stopping nothing. So, yes, happy Friday, happy Friday. Yes, nothing. Nothing stopping nothing, Deja. If you know, you know, right? Clear, clear, clear. Awesome. Awesome. So, one thing we just learned today is that you can clear off of your confirmations and your timing, right? Because I didn't call out an entry point, or it never reached our entry point, yet we still made money. And everybody also had a different entry point. And I really hope this is all starting to make sense from all the live sessions that you got on, from everything. I just really hope it's making sense for somebody today, right? I really pray that. So now, what are the confirmations that I'm looking for when I'm using this strategy? So when you're trading, it's on this strategy, it's only 3 questions that I ask myself. Okay, good, Crystal. Good, Crystal. When I'm using this strategy, it's 3 questions that I ask myself. I ask myself, what color is the current candle? Because I want to know if I'm going to buy or sell. If it's blue, I know that the buyers have control. And if it's red, I know that the sellers have control. And I want to go with the majority. Like, literally, if y'all saw, I don't know, it's a crazy analogy, but if y'all literally saw that it was like something going on and there was a lot of red people over here and a lot of blue people and it's more red, like, you're going to go with the majority. Like, you're just going to go with the majority. So if you see red, you're like, okay, the sellers are in control. That's one confirmation that the market's going to keep dropping and I should get in for a sell. Question number 2, wait 1 second. Question number 2 is going to be, are the candles above or below these lines, right? Are they above or below these lines? And the reason why you're asking that is because you want to know where the trend is at, right? If I zoom all the way out, I can visually even see that this market is trending down. Like, it's just giving me a down slope. It's looking real roller coastery, right? So I know that that's a second confirmation for the sell, because the candles are the trend, right? All different lines just represent different, confused the part, different average places of where price was at. So this may be the average for the last 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 250. These are all EMAs, right? So if the market is falling under all the average prices, like prices way below, way below, and the sellers are currently in control, that's a great indication that the market is going to continue to drop. Oh, shout out to you, Ruby. That's amazing. Congratulations. Make sure you withdraw, right? Or you get closer to your six figures, right? So the third question is, um, actually, no. The second question would be, are the candles under the lines and the cloud, right? Because it has to be under both in order for this strategy to be valid. And then the final question will be, what color is the cloud? And if the cloud is red, obviously that's for the sell. If the cloud is blue, that's for the buy. And this is a tip too. The bigger the cloud, the bigger the trend. So this looking to me like this market is going to continue to sell for a minute. So I'm going to feel comfortable to get into this trade. It's 1050. If you guys want to go for another sell, that should also be okay, right? Resistance from the buyers, but the sell trend is actually way too strong. If you want to wait for an entry point, it is going to be around like 265. Oh, and it was just there. It's going to be around 265 or higher, or you can just, let's just see if I get in. And should, well, I don't have enough time, but make sure you have enough time when you get into your trade if you're taking 1, 2, or 3 minute trades. So yeah, let's see what happens with this. Make sure you have enough time because I clicked it when it was only 30 seconds. So this looking like it spiked out. But if you're in for 3 minutes or you're waiting for you guys a higher entry point, I think it was 290 last time. Yep, that's amazing. If you caught the spike up, that's good. It was a previous entry point. So if you caught that, that's great. I'm going to get spiked out. I'm going to get spiked out. All right. Yep. Because 290 was the highest resistance that was seen. So if you set 290 for your pending order, I'm not sure if it actually reached there. But let me know if you guys are in this trade right now and what your entry point is. If you're in this trade and what your entry point is. Because it is going to actually drop back down. Okay, 284, 285, 289. Okay. Let me refresh my screen. Oh man, this might be a spike out, y'all. Might be the first spike out. Let's see what happens. I don't know how much time y'all have because my thing froze. Oh, cleared. Good. Spike. Yep, that was a spike. That was a spike. Yep. Yep. It's looking like a spike, y'all. When that happens, this is what we're going to do, right? Because if the market is no longer, well, this is clearly a lot of resistance from the buyers. Since the selling trend is so strong, the buyers have to resist, but they really don't have that much power, right? They really don't have much power to actually carry the market all the way up here. But we could check it in the 1 minute and see what's happening. If you took it on a higher time frame, you may have cleared. So, yo, when we look at this in the 1 minute, look what's happening, right? We now have not for a sell, but for a quick, what Z would call a sneaky link buy, right? Because we have a blue candle above the lines and strings, and it's a blue cloud. So in the 1 minute, if we would have gotten for that quick buy, we actually would have been able to profit off of that spike, right? If that makes sense for the 1 minute, right? That makes sense for the 1 minute. Drop an MS in the chat. Okay, good. So this is why it's helpful to understand your time frames, to understand your entry points and things like that. Because now we can see the market is actually coming back down. It's actually coming back down now because that was very unusual movement for the market. So when something like that happens, now we can see that the market is in the averages, right? If it's in between the 10, the 50, the 5 to 200, it's kind of average itself, which means that now the market is wants to consolidate. It's no longer trending. So I have to switch my strategy to, I don't know, I'll use pickpocket, right? Because you can use pickpocket for consolidating or trending. Because now I need different indicators to tell me where's price about to stay at, since it's no longer trending in one way. Now it's going to be bouncing, spiking up, and in between the zone. And we know that because it's in between the lines on the Webslinger. So now we're going to clear 296. Shout out to y'all if y'all cleared. So now I'm going to come to my pickpocket strategy. Let me do that. And I'm going to see what's happening over here on the 5 minute. I like to do when I'm using a strategy, you can use this for any strategy, but I like to use this for pickpocket. And I also like to use this for my simple scalper. I call this the house method because I build a house around the candle, right? If it's not between your two walls, you don't care about it. So I put a vertical line to the left of the current candle, and I put a vertical line to the right of the current candle. Another candle is actually about to start in 5 seconds. And if the market drops back down to like, ooh, that's kind of low, I would say like 240, you probably could get in for a buy. You probably can get in for a buy if it drops down to 240, but that's pretty low. It's pretty low. Current candle, and I'm only doing that so I know that this is where I want to focus my attention. I'm also on my house. I need a roof, right, to know where I should sell, and I need a floor or a basement, right, to know where I should buy, right? Resistance, roof, basement, buy. Now with this method, you can use it on any strategies as long as your candle is within this house. Your entry points are valid, so I can sell, right? I know the market just spiked up to 300. So I know I could sell at 305 or higher, or I could take a buy at as close as possible, as long as the candle's in that box. Or I could take a buy at 260, right? So I could take a buy at, I'm breaking up, buy 260 or lower, sell 305 or higher. Right? And I got these new entry points because I created my own support and resistance for my candle, right? If the candle is box, right? If the candle is box, it just means that price, the candle is representing price. It means price has not gone in this line. If it was like this, that's not good. If it's like this, that's good. If it's like this, that's good. If it's like this, that's good. And wherever that number says on that top line, that's where I would sell. And this is also why everybody can have a different entry point as well, right? So I'm gonna bring it down a little bit lower. I have more confirmations for the buy. I see a blue candle. I see that it's near the support line, right? And that's just what I'm going with. So I'm gonna go with 260 or lower for a buy and 305 or higher for a potential sell. Right? This market is really about to go up high, and we know that because of this market watch. So it's dropping down, it's dropping down. Is it going to get back to 260? I don't know. 286 for the buy. Awesome. Did you get in at the start of the new candle, Tiffany? And if you can be even more patient, you can wait for 310. That's going to be up. Spoke mad soon, but there we go. I would say if you could wait for 310 or higher, that would be a nice spike. Why this thing not putting me in? All right, there we go. Let me know if you guys are in, and if you're in, what your entry point is. Now this market is probably about, maybe have a crazy spike to 330, but we'll see. Let me know if you guys are in this trade and what your entry point is, because it's about to be crazy. Like it may go all the way up to the 330s. Like it's about to be some crazy spikes. I am in at 319 and 317. Is anybody in for the sell? 319. Okay, not bad. We just really need this thing to clear. How much time do you guys have left? Because I feel like I have too much time in this trade. I feel like I have too much time in this trade, but I needed to do what it needs to do and drop back down in these next 25 seconds. 317, not bad, not bad. We just need this thing to resist. Oh my God, the buyers are too strong right now, but we got 15 seconds. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna just cross my fingers, but I honestly do not know. It's just too much buying power. 8 seconds. What you gonna do? 5 seconds. What you gonna do? 4 seconds. What you gonna do? Clear for the buy. 331. Perfect. I saw the spike coming. All right, clear for the buy. 274 spike 307. Okay. All right, not bad, not bad. So, all right, look at this. Oh my goodness. If you guys took a longer trade, if you took a longer trade and profit and profit and profit and profit and profit, sheesh, these 1 minute trades will get you. They will get you. Look at this drop. Look at this drop. In profit, yeah. Yep. Yep. If you took anything longer than a 1 minute trade, you should be okay right now. Let me know if you guys are in. Put I'm in if you're in the trade. Put clear when you clear. Hey, 320. Let's go, Vanessa. Let's go, Jessica. Josh, I already know you're making mad money. Josh, I already know you're making mad money. And then 1 minute left at 323. All right, Brandon, you should be safe. I don't think that spike is going to happen again. That was just something crazy. That was just something crazy. I don't think it's going to happen, but let's see. Yeah, that's why I'm teaching you guys different stuff. If it's too fast, go for a 2 minute, go for a 3 minute, see what works. All right, a break even is not bad. Everybody drop your record. So drop your record so far. How many wins, how many losses, how many break evens, how many wins, how many losses, how many break evens. And also don't take any trades right now. Don't take any trades, no trades, no trades. Nothing's valid at this moment. All right, 2 wins. All right, 4 wins, 1 loss, 2-0. Not bad. 3-1. 4-0. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Shout out to last minute clears as well. All right. So pretty much it looks like I called, let's see. 1, 2, 3. All right, I called 5 trades. You guys had a pretty good session. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm not going to go crazy. However, I do think that you guys can take what you just learned today and really profit off of the 5 and off of those 1 minute when the candle starts. We'll just do one more example. I'll just do one more example on a 1 minute. I mean on a 5 minute. So we'll take a trade at 11:05. And that'll be the last one. But if you learned something and you made money, just drop some 7s in the chat. All right, awesome. Because that's what it's all about, making sure you're self-sufficient, because it's really not that hard and it's really not that serious. Just literally mind your business with $2 S's at the end. Literally, just do that, and life will be fantastic. All right. So let me look at Simple Scalper really quickly for this, and I have 3 minutes left, and we're looking at UDCAD. I'm starting on the 5 minute because I want to take my next trade idea at 11:05. If I wanted to do it at 11:03, I will look here. All right. So if we are in a 1 minute time frame, your entry point would be like, it'd be like 340 or lower. But on the 5 minute, if you want to be a little bit more patient, it'll be. And make sure you guys tag me in your results. Make sure you tag me in this training. Let people know that we are actually learning and we are actually making money, right? This is my Instagram. This is my number in case you guys have questions. Let me drop my website link as well. So you can send this link to anybody who's not in the channel. You can also schedule one-on-ones with me if you want more information about anything we learned today. All right, so let's see in the 5 minute. So in the 5 minutes, we would want the market to drop down to close to like 300. If it drops down to 300 or lower, that would be a really good entry point for a buy. Or if when this next candle starts at 11:04, you should be able to get in for a quick buy as well, just based on how much the market is going up. So we do have about 1 minute left before the new candle starts. It's looking like it's getting close to 300. If and when you guys get in, please let me know your entry points and how long you're in that trade for as well. Sheesh. Sheesh. These push-ups about to be crazy. So we got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. How long we got left? 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Sheesh. It's about to go back up so crazy. And I'll also let you guys know that the market is going to be consolidating, just so if anybody wants to stay in, it's going to be consolidating between 330 and 200, honestly, but I would say 330 and 260. All right, y'all. 285, a minute and 30 seconds. Or I'm in at 284. Everybody drop your entry and how much time you have left. 284. I'm also in at 284. 285, okay. 296. Sheesh. Oh man, 5 seconds. Oh man. Hopefully 2 minutes left. All right, 2 minutes. Some people got in for 2 minutes but got minutes left. Okay, not bad. 283. Hopefully you got in longer. I didn't get in for enough time. I'm okay with that. Let me see what happens if I get in for 3. Don't do what I do. I'm just testing it. 285 but got minutes left. Okay, not bad. Anybody else got in? What's your entry point and how much time do you have left? All right, broke even. That's not a loss, Brandon. Take that as your sign to get out the market. So I just got in for a 3 minute and I'm gonna see how that goes. I'm in for a 3 minute. I'm gonna see how that goes. If you are in for more than a minute, you are in profit right now. So shout out to y'all. Even my person that got in at 296. Even my person that got in at 296. Re-enter. Yes. Scared money don't make money. What's your new entry point? And this is why taking longer trades are helpful. 286. All right, perfect. Perfect. Let's go, Tiffany, with the longer time frame. I know Spicy be taking longer time frames as well. 285. I knew it. I knew you was in for a 3-minute trade. I knew it. Shout out to y'all on the clears. Shout out to y'all on the clears. Let people know ain't nothing stopping nothing, right? And money's being made. So I'm going to just leave y'all with that, right? I'm going to just leave y'all with that, right? Money was made. Results were shown. It was easy. It was fun. Like I said, the market is going to consolidate between 260 and 331. So you can set yourself some pending orders. Wait, I just want to tell y'all one thing too. If you know how to set pending orders from the Swipes app, like if you know how to use the Swipes app and set pending orders, drop a 1. If you don't, drop a 2, because I'm going to show you and make y'all can make more money. Like I said, if you do 1, if you don't 2. If you do 1, if you don't 2. Okay. Oh. This is preposterous. So basically, y'all confuse me, but it seems like most people do not know how to use the Swipes app. But let me really put y'all on really quickly. I mean, even if you don't have pocket option as a broker, you may want to consider it for this reason, right? So when you do get a notification, this is really about to change the game for everybody, right? When you do get a notification from the Swipes app, it'll be something like this, right? It says Euro JPY. So if you actually open your Swipes app, that may be the last thing that you saw. So once you get that, you click new idea, right? And all the information that you need to plug in is going to be, once you get to this screen, all the information you need to, damn, we 40 points in profit. That's OD. But once you see this screen, you're in the right place, right? So you're going to get a text from the Swipes app You want to open it up and you want to plug this in, right? So on the right panel, you click pending trades on pocket option. On the right panel, you click pending trades. And we don't want to do it by the time, right? We want to do it by the asset price because they're giving us our entry point. So step 1, click pending trades. Step 2, click by the asset price, right? Now, basically what you're going to do is the information that you got from your swipes app, you're going to plug it in right here. So let's just say the currency pair on this example is Euro JPY. I'm going to find Euro JPY. They tell me, it says right here, what is your entry price? I'm going to type that number in. So it says my entry price should be 129.800. We know that we always want our payouts to be at least 70%. So always, no matter what, do not forget to change this to 70 because if it's not at least 70, it's not going to trigger. It tells you literally, y'all, it literally dead ass says 3-minute buy. So I'm gonna change my time frame to 3 minutes. I'm gonna put in my risk amount and I'm gonna click buy. Right? So now that adds it to my current trades. So whenever the market literally hits that point, it's going to put me into the trade automatically and I don't have to do anything else, right? Now, let me just give y'all an example. Like, let's just say we did our analysis just because I don't have any swipes right now, but let me show y'all how it will work. For example, AUDCAD. I'm going to just do it again. Let's just say I just got a pending trade idea from my swipes app. I'm going to open my text. I'm going to click pending trades, right? I'm going to click buy the asset price. So let's just say it was AUDCAD, and they said that when the market gets to 315, I'm gonna make sure this is 70%, that I want to sell. I just wanted to trigger real quick. So I'm gonna put 312 and I'm gonna say sell 1 minute for $10, right? So I'm gonna click sell. So that's, look, and I'm not gonna do anything, y'all. I'm not gonna click anything. You see, I didn't click anything, but you see it put me into the trade automatically, right? It put me into the trade because I set up my parameters, right? I didn't click it. It just put me in at 310 automatically, right? If you guys saw that and it makes sense, right? Just drop a wow in the chat because we really are about to make money, right? I didn't click the button. I set my pending order. It triggered. All right, Vanessa said one more time. All right, one more time for Vanessa. One more time, right? One more time for Vanessa, right? So you're going to get a text from the HFX Swipes app. If you did not download it, make sure you download it, HFX Swipes, right? Because it sends you trade ideas to your phone. Once you get that text, as soon as you get it, you want to pull up you can't do it on the app, I don't think, but you can do it on the website, right? So no matter what the payout says for the particular period, just change it to 70. Yes, because it will not trigger if it's anything lower than 70. And we just cleared that pending order. And this is another good way to use pending orders when you're on a live session and you hear the educator say something. If you ever felt like you always miss the entry point or it be going too fast, set a pending order and you only got to worry about it. All right, so let's pretend we just got a trade idea. Ooh, we got a text from HFX Swipes. We're going to open it up. Click it so that you get to this screen where it says new idea with all of the information. You click pending trades. Buy the asset price. Let's just say it was AUDCAD. And they said that when the market gets to 093.309, they said it's going to be a put idea. So we're going to make sure it's a sell. We're going to change this to 70%. It says we should be in, let's say for 1 minute. I'm going to just lower it just so it can trigger quicker. And my trade amount is going to be $10, right? So I'm going to click sell. And I'm not going to do anything, right? I'm going to take my hands off of my thing. So whenever the market hits 305, it should put me into the trade automatically for a sell. So let's just wait and see. Let's do nothing. Because you really could just sit here, do whatever you want. Now we just wait. And this will just be the last example, y'all. Now it want to drop. And you could do the same thing for a buy. Let's just do a buy as well so y'all can see. Let's just say if it was supposed to be a buy, and let's do a buy at 093.280. Right? We're going to go for a buy at 280. And I'm gonna just click buy. So once the market gets there, it should trigger automatically. And I just need to remove my hands. All right, there we go. You see it triggered as soon as the market hit 280, it just put me in automatically. So you don't have to do anything but set your parameters and get into the trade. So that's it, y'all. That's it, y'all. I hope this was a great training. I don't think I need to post it in the chat. If y'all want me to post it in the chat, drop a 1. If y'all don't, if it don't matter because it was a live session, drop a 2. All right. All right. Y'all said post it, so I'll post it. But have a great weekend, everybody, and text me or hit me up if you have questions. I'll post it. I'll post it.